Wait, before you scroll past another car review, hear this. The Tesla Model 3 quietly rewrote the rules for affordable electric cars, and it still matters. It's the sedan that made EVs mainstream, compact, efficient, and filled with Tesla's software-first tech. Over the next 8 to 10 minutes, I'll tell you what's changed, what still works brilliantly, where it falls short, and whether the Model 3 is still the smart electric choice in 2025 to 2026. The Model 3 is the best electric compact sedan for people who want top-tier tech, efficient range for daily life, and a straightforward ownership experience. If you want handcrafted luxury or premium tactile buttons, you might prefer another brand. But for tech value and charging ease, the Model 3 remains hard to beat. Quick specs. Model 3 comes in variants, tuned for efficiency or performance, with rear-wheel drive or dual-motor AWD depending on market. The key talking points are real-world range, energy efficiency, and how the car manages daily commutes versus spirited driving. Don't obsess over one-liners. Focus on how it behaves for your use case. Exterior design. The Model 3's exterior is minimalist and aerodynamic. A short front overhang, low hood, and a smooth roofline that keeps drag down. Over time, Tesla has refined headlights, wheel designs, and bumper styling to improve efficiency and reduce noise. It doesn't shout like an exotic, but the clean lines age well and help real-world range, which is what counts for most buyers. Interior and ergonomics. Inside the Model 3, you get a pared-down cabin centered around a large horizontal touchscreen. Materials have improved and seats are supportive for long drives. The trunk and front provide practical storage, and the compact footprint makes parking easy in urban areas. The minimalist approach works once you accept that almost everything lives in the screen: climate, music, navigation, even some vehicle settings, infotainment, and updates. The Model 3 shines because of Tesla's software, navigation with integrated supercharger routing, regular over-the-air updates that add features or efficiency gains, and a responsive infotainment system. Apple CarPlay/Android Auto are absent by design, but the integrated system covers the essentials for most owners. If you value continual improvements and a connected car, the Model 3 is a standout. Driving dynamics and feel. On the road, the Model 3 balances efficiency with a composed chassis. The lighter weight and low center of gravity make it feel planted through corners and responsive in traffic. Performance variants are legitimately quick and fun, while the efficiency-focused trims return excellent energy use for daily commuting. Braking and steering are well-calibrated for the class. Not overly heavy, but communicative enough for spirited driving. Range and charging. The Model 3 is efficient, meaning you get more useful miles per kilowatt hour. For daily commutes and occasional road trips, it's a strong performer. Tesla's charging network remains a major advantage. Rapid top-ups are convenient and widespread in many regions. Real-life range varies with speed, temperature, and load, so plan conservatively for highway trips. But for most owners, it's trustworthy and predictable. Safety and driver aids. Model 3 has a strong safety record historically, robust crash structure, and an advanced suite of driver assists. Autopilot and optional full self-driving features help reduce driver workload on highways, but they require active supervision. For daily driving, the lane keeping, automatic braking, and adaptive cruise functions are very useful and add to comfort on longer trips. Ownership essentials. Quick note on ownership. The Model 3 is cheaper to run than comparable gas sedans, and home charging makes the biggest daily cost difference. Expect lower maintenance costs, but budget for tires and potential higher insurance on performance variants. Tesla service accessibility varies by location. Check availability in your area. Pros and cons. Pros: excellent efficiency, strong charging infrastructure, continuous software improvements, nimble driving. Cons: minimal cabin buttonry may not suit everyone. Occasional build quality inconsistencies. No CarPlay/Android Auto. Who should buy it? Choose the Model 3 if you want a compact electric sedan that's efficient, technologically advanced, and easy to live with day to day. It's ideal for commuters, tech-minded drivers, and anyone who values a proven EV experience without a huge price premium. Final verdict. The Model 3 remains the benchmark for mass-market electric sedans because it delivers a compelling mix of efficiency, tech, and practicality. If you want a no-nonsense electric car that's easy to charge, simple to own, and still fun to drive, the Model 3 deserves a hard look. Which Model 3 variant should I test next? The efficiency-focused or the performance model? Tell me in the comments and I'll bring real-world range tests and performance runs in the follow-up. You've always known BMW for its roaring engines and that classic driving thrill, right? Well, what if I told you that same DNA just got electrified in a way that might shake up Tesla's confidence a little? The BMW i4 2026 isn't just another EV in the crowd. This thing is being called the perfect blend of luxury, performance, and everyday practicality. And trust me, it's got some surprises under the hood, or should I say, under the floor. I've spent time diving into what BMW has packed inside this car. From the tech to the range, the comfort, the drive, even the quirks that might make or break it for you. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether the i4 is just another flashy EV or the one that actually makes sense to buy in 2026. Welcome back to the Auto Expert. Let's get into it. Exterior design. First glance at the 2026 BMW i4, and you instantly note this isn't BMW trying to reinvent the wheel, it's BMW electrifying their DNA. Up front, the signature kidney grille is still there, though sealed for aerodynamics, and love it or hate it, it gives the car its identity. The laser headlights, sharper, thinner, and more aggressive, adding to that futuristic vibe. From the side, the coupe-like roofline flows beautifully into the rear, sporty and sleek, but it does trade off a little headroom in the back. At the rear, slim LED taillights stretch across the trunk, clean and modern, giving the car a wide stance. Overall, it's not a spaceship like some EVs. It's a BMW sedan that just happens to run on electrons. And that's exactly the point. Interior walkthrough. Slide inside and BMW knows how to make you feel special. Right in front of you is that curved dual display, the digital cockpit and iDrive 9 infotainment system. Both crisp, sharp, and genuinely fast to use. No lag, no endless menus. Materials, premium all around. Soft leather, brushed aluminum, and if you want, sustainable trims that still feel expensive. The front seats, supportive without being stiff, perfect for long drives or spirited cornering. Rear seats are decent, but that coupe roofline does mean taller passengers will brush the ceiling. As for practicality, the trunk gives you 470 liters of space, which is solid for a sedan. And the wide opening makes loading up groceries or luggage pretty painless. It's a cabin that blends BMW luxury with modern EV tech without overwhelming you. Performance and driving experience. This is where the i4 flexes. The 2026 lineup keeps its variety, from the entry-level rear-wheel drive to the all-wheel drive M50 performance beast. The M50 still headlines with over 530 horsepower and instant torque that rockets it from 0 to 60 in under 3.8 seconds. But the magic isn't just in speed. The steering feels alive, sharp, precise, not numb like many EVs. Adaptive. Suspension balances comfort and control. Smooth in the city, tight in the corners. You get that traditional BMW confidence, just without the engine noise. Instead, Hans Zimmer's BMW sound design gives you a futuristic hum when you push it, making acceleration feel even more cinematic. Bottom line, it's quick, it's fun, and it still feels like a BMW, just electrified. Not technology and features. On the tech side, BMW finally nailed the user experience. iDrive 9 is intuitive, sharp, and wireless. CarPlay and Android Auto just work. No cables, no fuss. AR navigation projects directions right into the driver's display, which makes highway exits and city turns almost impossible to miss. Driver assistance is all here. Adaptive cruise, lane keep, blind spot monitoring. But BMW doesn't go full self-driving. Instead, they give you a solid safety net while keeping you engaged as the driver. And yeah, gesture control is still around. Spin your finger to change volume, swipe to skip tracks. Cool party trick, but I'll be honest, you'll probably use the buttons more. Range and charging. Now, let's talk about what matters in an EV, range. The 2026 BMW i4 comes with improved battery chemistry, offering up to 350 miles on a full charge, depending on the trim. Realistically, expect something closer to 300 in mixed driving. Charging. On a DC fast charger, you can go from 10% to 80% in just about 30 minutes. On a home level 2 setup, you're looking at 8 to 9 hours for a full top-up. BMW also gives you access to a growing network of high-speed chargers across North America and Europe, which makes road tripping much easier than a few years ago. So, while it doesn't break records like some Teslas, it's more than enough for daily driving and the occasional long trip. So on practicality and everyday use. Here's the thing. The i4 isn't trying to be a futuristic crossover or a tiny city pod. It's a proper sedan that you can daily. 4 doors, decent rear space, solid trunk, and tech that makes commuting smoother. Running costs are also way lower than a gas BMW. Fewer moving parts, no oil changes, cheaper fuel if you charge at home. BMW's warranty covers the battery for 8 years, so peace of mind is there too. If you want an EV that still feels like a normal car to live with, the i4 nails it. Price and value. So, what's all this going to cost you? The i4 2026 starts around $52,000 for the entry RWD trim and climbs past $70,000 for the fully loaded M50 performance version. That puts it right against the Tesla Model 3 Performance and Polestar 2. Yes, it's pricier than some mainstream EVs, but you're paying for BMW's mix of luxury, performance, and brand prestige. It's not just a car, it's a statement, and BMW knows that. Final verdict. So here's the verdict. The 2026 BMW i4 isn't the EV that's going to shock you with wild gimmicks or insane range records. Instead, it's the EV that feels normal in the best way possible. It drives like a BMW, it looks like a BMW, and it just happens to run on electricity. If you're looking for a luxury EV sedan that blends performance, practicality, and premium feel without going full spaceship mode, the i4 is easily one of the best balanced options out there in 2026. And honestly, that might just make it BMW's smartest car yet.